Hi guys, so since yesterday's Hokkien Mee was slightly disappointing, today's one will definitely make up for that. I just found a quiet area to film this intro for episode 2. So it's going to be Hokkien Mee. And actually, here is not where I want to eat a Hokkien Mee, but this place is a recommendation from a friend. He says he enjoys this place very much for Hokkien Mee. I read the reviews, some say, well, best Hokkien Mee in the East, which is like, what, really? It's so unknown. And so, yeah. Since I'm walking to the place, I might as well introduce you where we are going for Hokkien Mee. Let's say, hopefully tomorrow. It's at North Bridge Road. It's called HOE Hokkien Mee. I know, Ho Hokkien Mee. Yeah, it's really good lah. I never liked Hokkien Mee. And then when I ate his, I realized that, wow, his is so interesting because he and his wife are not the youngest people, not the eldest either. So I was expecting a very traditional kind of taste. But then it kind of surprised me. So after trying his, yeah, I've been chasing around for something that beats it. And I haven't found any that entices me enough. So yeah. Anyway, you reached the place already. This is the coffee shop. It's 844, block 844, Tampines Street 82. Yeah, there's no name for it. Strange, they do have an article. Man with me the most. Well, let's just say one reason I started this also is because a lot of the other food blogs, food reviews haven't been very honest. Okay, maybe honest is not the right word, but I'm a bit lacking in their judgment. So I decided to come on my own. Yeah, I get that taste is preferential, so it doesn't help if I say what is the best. I can say this is my favorite. I can tell you why. I can tell you why some people might not like it either. So for example, this Hokkien Mee. If you don't like wet Hokkien Mee, you won't like this Hokkien Mee. I'll still tell you to give it a try because you never know, the taste might surprise you. I didn't read the article, you know, it could be just a script about value for money, Hokkien Mee at a neighborhood coffee shop. But I just hope it's not one of those like etc. etc. Don't want to name names for a reason, but because I've been so disappointed in recent months with their food choices. And for me, it's like every meal really counts. Like every month I get. Because me, I can't eat as much as you guys, and eating a disappointing plate of food is really, really, you know, I took that for granted last time, so now I don't want to, I can't afford to lah. I'm just gonna take advantage of that. And yeah, only really recommend you like really good foods, keeping good standards, keeping it real. Broth is nice. Sorry, Wei Ming. I think I need to bring you to my Hokkien Mee to try. Because, oh shit, I missed the turn. Oh well. So, Ho Hokkien Mee is located at North Bridge Road Market and Food Centre. So if you're coming by MRT, you can actually take to Lavender and cross the bridge from ICA. It's a bridge that goes across the canal. The nearest bus stop is also just opposite the food centre. And if you're driving, do note that parking isn't great here. So there's a little quirk I noticed with this hawker centre. There was once I came pre-COVID, early in the morning like 10-11, and there was a group of uncles just listening to techno music. You know, they weren't talking to each other, they were just facing the main road and just staring into the distance. This time round, no such luck, so I can't show you guys. There's ample seating here, so you don't have to worry about it. There's a wide variety of foods here. You have rice, noodles, western, but it really depends on whether they're all open at the same time of day. I know the western food doesn't open so early. As for halal choices, you have 3 stalls. One selling authentic Indian, one is your normal mee siam mee rebus, and the last one is your mamak, with char kway teow goreng, etc. So besides Hokkien Mee, there are also a few other stalls that have some fame here. And when you're done with lunch, you can end it off with a hot or cold dessert. Oh yeah, and I also really like hawker centers that have wash basins. 阿姨你好，哎你好，福建面吗？是的，是的，小的吗？小的，可以，还好吗？啊，谢谢你，还好。很久没有看到你啊？你们是油炸吗？不用了。对，我想问，这个名字是何？你们姓何啊？他的名字叫安和。哦，哎，OK。 Uncle 你们几岁现在？今年？
我讲一个总数可以吗？126岁。
对我来说，吃东西是最重要的了。你知道了。
对。
你还记得以前我一个人可以吃到8块的吗？
啊，我知道啊。
Wow, so much. This is my fish size. 4 quadrants, $4. Yeah, it's pretty intense, man, guys. Seriously. Uncle makes a really mean Hokkien Mee, I tell you. It's super wet, but it's really super good, super fragrant. For those, we got 2 prawns, bits of sotong. Sure, 2 prawns isn't a lot. But some places, $4, it doesn't give you 2 prawns as well. Well, you get the same lah. I just want to eat. But let me just explain a bit more. It's sambal. It's really the sweeter kind, not the spicier kind. So for those of you who like the less sugary and more spicy, yeah, you'll be a bit disappointed now. But I think complements its broth and its whole plate very well. It's a little bit gelat when you come to finish it because it's so much. But hey, you pay $4 elsewhere, you finish, you're not shocked. You pay $4 here, you don't have to finish, you confirm shocked. Yeah, I always come here to eat my Hokkien Mee. I will try other places after this, but I thought first things first is to recommend you what I think is my favorite. So yeah, first let me cut into this beautiful Hokkien Mee. 我以前问你，安哥是怎样开始做 Hokkien Mee 的？
他本来就从小就做这一行，就是办酒席的。全部做酒席的东西
，OK，
所以他是在厨房混的，出头就是几10年前外面办的，
外面办的，
对，现在就要比较自由一点，就做这种。
因为这个他没有控制你开关的时间了，对不对？
至少礼拜天可以休息，以前我们就咖啡店1天休息，还1年休息2天。
1年休息2天，
对，真的很辛苦，这费用太高嘛。
哦，OK，了解，了解，了解。
所以现在就比较好了，就做自己要的生活。
There's a little like still fear lah or awareness vlogging because
fear is the mind killer. Fear is the little death that brings total obliteration. I will face my fear.
But then once I start talking about the food, I think I get a bit lost in the zone. So that's when I start worrying about what people are saying or thinking or looking. And realize it's not like that. We always imagine people are very honest. Well, Uncle, this is true. This broth is actually very flavorful. Very flavorful. I can't quite pick up whether it's more prawn heavy or pork heavy. I think it's like a... you try to tell me lah. It feels like a 50-50 combination of it. You really need a line to cut. So with acidity, it cuts out the mouthfeel of fat in your mouth. So you don't feel so gelat. Like scientifically, they say it doesn't. Scientifically, they say it doesn't do anything. Science. I learned this all from watching Netflix. Salt, acid, fat, heat. It's quite a nice show. Very informative. 现在新的年代的人，他们不喜欢煮好像菜刀粿、茶粿条这种比较难的东西，但他们大都是煮汉堡包什么。
对对。
你有什么意见？好像我觉得多10年这样我们就很少会看到粿条啊、菜刀粿、茶粿条。
应该是会有啦，这些东西应该都存在，只是味道不同。这他们很多东西都是用简化的方法。OK 啊，我们最近现在很多在外面做吃的东西。 有一些你一开张就马上有的东西是，对。
你觉得安哥他的福建面里面，你觉得最特别的是什么呢？
特别的是它的汤。
它的汤啊，我觉得你的鸡蛋是最好吃的。
对，鸡蛋蛋香啊。
是有魔术来的。So I asked Uncle what element he thought of his Hokkien Mee was the best. He said the broth, right? So I think it's the egg, in some ways. Look at that, dude. It's really quite magical. The way he cooks it, I have no idea how he does it. It tastes so independent. Every time I come here and eat, I always say the same thing. Like as though I'm losing my mind. You know, like I keep on saying, wow, the egg is... I don't know how he does it. I don't know how he does it. Later we go and analyze, right? Now we see Uncle's magic in his egg. 看他的鸡蛋的魔术. A good Hokkien Mee is when I feel when they use the wooden lid to cover while they're cooking. Because some places use metal lid, like yesterday was metal lid. I don't know, maybe it's just my weird theory. Again, my unprofessional theory. Like how in dim sum when you use the metal longs instead of the wooden longs, it doesn't taste as good because bamboo signs moisture, signs woodish feeling, taste or something. I don't know how to describe it. Experts please chime in. Those who really know what they're talking about when it comes to food. I just feel it tastes better. One example is maybe 8-10 years ago used to do it in bamboo longs, but these days they do it in metal, so makes me think that maybe they've resorted to that for quicker cooking, takes up less space, hygiene, easier to clean and more hygienic in that sense, but definitely don't taste better. So one thing in Hokkien Mee is that, you know, like when you take away Hokkien Mee or any noodle with broth, it's not going to taste great, you know. So highly recommended you eat it here. She starts to coagulate a bit already. Usually a bit more watery. And again, like talked about the taste preferential. For those of you who don't like wet Hokkien Mee, give this a try with an open mind. Think of it as you eating more like white bee hoon, that kind of vibe. You might be surprised because again his broth is really good. If you don't think it's like, you know, you had a good time, next time you bring me to your Hokkien Mee and lunch on me. Also the uncle and auntie are really nice people lah. Really very nice. They're always smiling. And yeah. I'm only halfway through and I'm feeling a bit full. So just now I was humble bragging to the auntie, remember, like I could have eaten the $8 plate by myself, but I will almost get food coma. But I just love challenging myself with this kind of thing. And yeah, it was really major lah. But it was the fun if you don't try, right?